Hi everyone, I'm Lauren and I work here at Hartlepool Art Gallery. My job is to promote our gallery and our exhibitions. I believe your class are making an exhibition at school. Wow, that's a great challenge that your teacher has set for you. So I've been asked today to talk about a number of ways that you can make sure that people actually come and visit your museum. It would be so disappointing if there was no one around to see your amazing museum, wouldn't it? We need to make sure that everybody comes and nobody misses out. Have you ever been the only person in a place that you visited? Maybe you were the first person at a party or the only person in a cafe. How did it make you feel? Did you not want to stay very long? People prefer to be in places where there are other people around. It's been a bit different with the pandemic recently, but I wonder if you've noticed how lovely it feels to be around other people again. Your class will need to make sure that your museum is a busy and exciting place to be. Can you remember when you first started designing the museum and you thought about who you wanted to visit? What did you decide? Will other boys and girls from school be there? Is it for parents, carers and families? Now think about where you might be able to catch some of these people. How about school assemblies or in the playground after school? How do you think you might give these people information? Is there a particular time that you could tell people? Would posters or leaflets work just in case people forget information like dates and times? Posters are probably more environmentally friendly, aren't they? Oh, and what about your school website? That'd really save on paper, wouldn't it? So I've already mentioned that you'll need important information on your posters and flyers, such as time and date. Can you think of anything else that's important? What about the name of your exhibition? A short description about what your visitors might expect when they arrive. Remember to think up some exciting words. An exhibition about the Egyptians might sound quite boring if you just wrote an exhibition about ancient Egypt. You'll need to use exciting words to make people want to come and visit your museum. How about discover the amazing lives of the pharaohs and the people of the ancient Egyptian times? Does that sound more exciting? I think it does. You'll need to make sure you add some colourful pictures in there too. Colourful pictures will make people really want to come and visit your museum. Oh, and before I forget, check your spelling and punctuation with a critical friend. You wouldn't want posters and flyers going out with grammatical errors on, would you? What else do you need to think about? Will you be charging for entry? Do you need to make some tickets? Will you need signs to direct your visitors to your museum? Will you be making a booklet to give your visitors more information? Or will you give badges to volunteers so that your visitors can ask questions? You might even have a museum shop or a cafe. Will these need signs too? It would definitely help, wouldn't it? Have a look at this. These young people were a brilliant help with their school's museums. There's some fantastic tips in here.
I was so proud when my family came to see our museum. I was a museum guide, so I spotted them first. They showed me their ticket and I showed them where to go. My friend showed them all sorts about the First World War and they looked at my work on display. I think they learnt a lot, especially about the people who lived here in the past. I think the museum looked really great. Our classroom looked completely different and there was so much for everyone to see. Everyone was talking away and I felt so proud about the museum we had made. At the end, we looked at the table that had been covered with a big sheet of paper where everyone who came wrote all about what they thought. Everyone wrote some really kind comments about how interesting and well thought out our museum was. The only sad bit was that we had to take the museum down again, but at least some of the displays have stayed up in our class.
Well, there's a lot to think about here. You're going to have some really organised teamwork and give everybody a job to do. Good luck and I hope your exhibition is a success.